Good afternoon. Hours after the XL Foods plant in Brooks was shut down by federal officials, the recall of potentially tainted beef has expanded again. Right now, the slaughterhouse in Brooks is under the control of the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. And as Janet Dirks reports, it has consumers and workers worried.
Property line over there.
It's tense at the XL meat packing plant in Brooks, Alberta. Its operating license temporarily suspended by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency over fear of E. coli contamination.
To date, the company has not adequately implemented agreed-upon corrective actions and has not presented acceptable plans to address longer-term issues.
The XL plant is the center of a meat recall. Hundreds of products, including ground beef, steaks, pulled from stores across the country and now in 30 states south of the border. Health officials are investigating 9 E. coli cases in Alberta. 4 linked to E. coli-tainted strip loin steaks sold at this Edmonton Costco store. It's not clear where the E. coli originated, at the plant or a meat tenderizing machine, which Costco is no longer using. XL has expanded its voluntary recall to all meat processed on August 24th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and September 5th. And all products at the plant are now under the control of the CFIA.
These products will only be released after being tested for E. coli 0157H7.
It was American inspectors who alerted Canada about a positive E. coli test on beef shipped to the U.S. That was on September 4th. But the recall was not issued by the CFIA until 12 days later. In Ottawa, Canada's agriculture minister was grilled about the timing.
Why did it take so long for officials to act?
Canadian consumers are always our first priority when it comes to food safety.
Back in Brooks, employees are wondering when they'll be allowed to go back to work.
We don't have idea when we'll open again.
XL is the main employer in Brooks with more than 2,000 unionized workers. Some told us they think the situation will be resolved by Tuesday, but the CFIA isn't committing to any date. They advise consumers more products will likely be recalled in the next few days. Janet Dirks, CTV News, Calgary.
Late this afternoon, the beef recall was expanded to include whole muscle cuts like steaks and roasts sold by XL Foods. All were processed in last August and early September. For all that information, you can go to our CTV Calgary website. And in Brooks, news of the closure has sent shockwaves through the community. The shutdown is a major blow for the 2,200 people who work at the plant.
We work little time in the morning, but then stop on midday. But everybody say, "Oh, that's gone." Everybody go home, but we don't know the reason.
We are worried because that is that company is that's our source of income. So no other source of income. My wife is working in also in XL. So if they close permanently, I don't know what happened.
The CFIA says if you have concerns about any beef you've bought, throw it out or take it back to the store. Use a meat thermometer to cook your beef to a safe temperature. For ground beef, that's 71 degrees Celsius, 160 degrees Fahrenheit. E. coli can be destroyed by heat. Avoid cross-contamination of food by following proper handling procedures and washing surfaces often.